Okay, moving on to Taurus now for an in-depth love reading for the month of September. Starting off, we've got what you have in common with another person, what you're dealing with, or this person that you're dealing with, and what's up with them. What your role looks like in this relationship, or what it's perceived to be, and how this affects things that you're going through. Okay. What's coming forward in the future, how this affects how you feel, how you're dealing with it, and going forward from this point, what your current focus should actually be, and a little bit of clarity. Okay, so Taurus, you've got a little bit of deception right now with the person that you're dealing with. You're not being totally honest, either one of you, with each other. You in fact are being kind of foolish, and more so this other person than you. They're not really thinking about the consequences of their actions. This is the Fool in reverse. So they're risk-taking, and they're not worried about anything. You're being perceived as a real cold-hearted person that is very blunt and not taking any garbage. And the way that this is affecting things is the Page of Swords in the upright. So this has sort of turned things into a step back and look, so that both of you are doing this. You're both sort of watching each other to see what kind of actions come forward, and for some reason they are perceiving you as being very cold. Moving forward, you've probably spent enough time in introspection, soul searching. But it appears that you're going to continue to do that for a while, or you're going to start to let that go soon. But meanwhile, you're going to have a hard time managing things. Things are going to feel out of balance, and indeed they will be for a while. Once you let go of this introspection, you're going to feel a little bit adrift. But that's going to lead you to think about the future, to make plans for the future. This is the Two of Wands here in the upright. So this is making plans for the future, figuring out which way to go at a crossroads. So the way that this affects feelings right now, I gotta say, it affects everything in a very positive way. I'm trying to keep this cord from being in front of them. This is the cord to the camera, because it wasn't quite charged up enough. But anyway, how it affects your feelings is we've got the Ace of Cups in the upright. So this is good. This is promising. This is the cup of love. This is a new beginning, and this is what it feels like to you. But how you're dealing with it is a little bit different. You're not really showing yourself for what you really are. You may feel like giving someone love, but instead you're holding it back. You're not presenting yourself or your feelings for what they really are. You're not being your authentic self, so you're probably trying to mold yourself to what you think they want. And as a result, you're really holding back love. Now, I can really understand this. If you feel like you don't know exactly where you stand, you don't want to just put it out there, you know? So that's kind of how you're going to deal with this going forward, even though you feel like it's a soulmate match. But going forward from here, from this point, this is sort of going to make you feel as if the focus is more on what was in the past than what you have currently. That offer of love will still be there. That offer of love will come forward for you. And even though you felt as if you've had to endure all of this emotional back and forth and nothing being really clear, you can endure this. This is in the future, mind you, so this is going forward from here, where you're still not sure about showing your feelings. Your focus right now, you actually still are at a point where you need to hold back a little bit. And I've got this Tower moment in reverse, which means that you're resisting change. So in order to go forward, you're going to have a little bit of that introspection still from the Hermit. You play things close to the chest a little bit longer because something has ended for one or both of you, and there's still a little bit of a hangover from that. But for clarifiers, what I have here is the Three of Wands, which tells me that you've both put the work in, and you have gone a long way towards building a foundation that is secure and is stable. And neither one of you is trying to win the war. I mean, you're not approaching it that way, which is a really good thing. And in the end, you've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So you're going to let go of defensiveness. There's no more bickering or trying to see who's got the high ground. You're letting go of that, and that's a good thing. That's the only way that you can go forward and rebuild from this Tower moment. So, okay, that's what I have for you, Taurus, for September, and moving on. Thank you.